Hey and welcome. If you clicked on this video, then you're probably thinking, what things do I need to take into account when I first start my coding journey? And in this video, I'm going to walk through some of the 5 things that I wish I knew before I started my coding journey. Let's get into it. So, the first thing is you don't need to memorize everything. So stop trying to memorize syntax. I used to think real programmers had every function memorized. Wrong. Even senior developers Google basic syntax daily. And nowadays, most people use a lot of AI to help them with their daily coding work. The skill isn't memorization, it's knowing how to find the answers quickly and understand concepts. Focus on learning problem-solving patterns, not perfect syntax calls. And a pro tip, bookmark documentation sites and don't feel guilty about checking them consistently, because you will always be able to find new information somewhere, so don't try and memorize everything. Number 2, escape tutorial hell by building your own projects. And building your own side projects is probably one of the best things you can do as a developer, but not just a developer actually, as anyone in any profession. So I spent months following along with tutorials, thinking I was learning, but when I tried to code something from scratch, blank screen syndrome. So start small, build a to-do app, for example, a calculator, a clone, a simple website. You'll learn more by debugging one project than watching 10 tutorials. And also on top of that, if you are already in a job and you're at the beginning of your job, what you might find is that you might want to learn some new programming languages on the side. So things that you don't do in your day-to-day work. And building side projects is the best way to do that on the side to your full-time job. It also allows you to follow your passion. Let's say there's something you really want to build, but your company isn't aligned with that particular passion. In that case, you might find a disconnect between what you want to be doing and what you are actually doing every single day. And having a little side project passion will greatly improve your life satisfaction as a developer. And it might even allow you to earn some extra income in the long run. Number 3, error messages are your friends, not your enemies. I used to panic at red text, but errors are just the computer explaining what's wrong. So for example, take this error, name X is not defined. It literally is telling you in the problem you are using a variable X that doesn't exist. Start reading them line by line. They usually tell you exactly what's wrong and often where to look as well. This one skill will save you hours of frustration, and honestly, it's one of the best things to get good at. And initially, when you look at an error message for the very first time that you've never seen before, it might really panic you or make you confused. But take that time, look at it again, look at any supporting information with that error message, and go from there. Number 4, stop comparing yourself to other programmers. Social media makes it seem like everyone else learned coding in 3 months and landed a job at Google. But in reality, that's not the case. Some people have more time to study, some have prior experience, some are naturally good at pattern recognition, but focus on your own progress. I spent so much time feeling behind that I almost quit. Then I realized the person I was comparing myself to had been coding for 2 years longer than me. Comparison kills progress. And finally, number 5, consistency beats intensity every time. You don't need to code 8 hours a day to become good. 30 minutes daily will beat cramming on weekends. I learned more coding consistently for 45 minutes every day than I did during the weekend marathons that left me burnt out. Start ridiculously small, even 15 minutes counts. The habit first, then extend your time. Your brain learns better with regular practice than occasional binges. And there you have it. That's my 5 things to take away from the beginning of my career and things that I still do to this day. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, I'd love it if you can leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.